Alright, so we got V for Vendetta. Came out in 2005, it's rated R. It's 2 hours and 12 minutes. The cast is very intriguing. We have Hugo Weaving as V. We have Natalie Portman as Evie Hammond. We have Stephen Ray as Finch. And we have John Hurt as Adam Sutler. Now, the whole film is centered around, as you can tell, V. And it's centered around one of the most messed up things that could happen, to a country. And this is set in London, England, and it's one of the most messed up films that I've watched. And not because it's brutal or anything, just because of how quickly, a dictator could change your whole way of living. Now, Adam Sutler is one of the biggest douchebags that I've ever seen in film. He creates a curfew. He makes it so that everyone's in his pocket, and if things don't go his way, then basically you end up dead. But one of the biggest things in this film is, like I said, it's centered around V. And one of the things that you're not gonna forget about this film is a saying that he says. And it's, never forget the 5th of November. And that saying very much holds true in this film because, the 5th of November is one of the craziest things that has ever happened in London, England, in this genre. Actually, this is part of DC comics, which very much shocked me. So I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to do a reboot on this, but if they did, it's no way it'd be as good as, it was. So, anyway, the whole film starts off with this big loudmouth talking shit about basically everything, and both V and Evie are listening to it on the TV, and they both decide to shut off at the same time. And so Evie goes out past curfew, and she has to go see her boss, and she ends up being stopped by Sutler's guys. And V ends up saving her. And it jumps, through there. There's so many twists and turns on, why people get killed by V, why things happen. And it definitely gives you a wake-up call that, hey, this is a good possibility of what could happen. I mean, look at Trump right now. He's doing what he feels is right, but people may not agree. It's the same thing in V for Vendetta. Sutler did what he thought was right, and people didn't agree. He ended up hiding stuff, which you'll find out if you decide to watch this. It's just an all-around great movie. Keeps you intrigued the whole time. There's nothing too gruesome, so you don't have to worry about that. But it's definitely worth the watch. IMDb even gave it an 8.1 out of 10. How many films have I reviewed on this and it's been that high? I give it a 5 out of 5 because it's one of the best films that I've seen. Sadly, which kind of blows my mind, there is no place to stream this. So if you get a chance to check it out, definitely do it. And let me know what you think because, like I said, for coming out in 2005, definitely was one of those films that should be talked about a lot more. So give it a watch, let me know.